Hello guys, it's been a long time since we had our latest video, basically since Brescia, and so what happens is I had a lot of issues the first 3 days of the league on EU servers. It was pretty much unplayable. Then I had some issues with my hardware, and well, 1 week passed, and here we are. We're gonna be starting some builds and so on. So what we got here, this was my starter build. I did run explosive concoction. I done 2 stones out of 4. Could have done Maven as well. Was a bit, laggy, as I said, on new servers. Um, then we're gonna talk about strat, what I was doing, what I was farming. So I did make around like 50 divines in total, I would say, but most of them are already used on a different character. But pretty much science did not play that much with all the lags on new server, with all the issues I had with my hardware. And well, here we are. So Explosive Concussion was actually super fun to play. Like it did clear all maps super well. We were quite tanky as well, so it's not an issue as well. It is super cheap to run. Honestly, if you're starting right now, it's even cheaper. Since the tamings cost like 20 T right now, maybe even less as I am recording. Pretty much besides the tamings, you don't need anything special on this build at all. Just not even a weapon, just the basically the skill itself. Potions to give some extra boost, but they usually run out quickly. So don't hold on that. Let's have a quick look on our tree. Tree is very simple, very similar to any other explosive concussion builds out there. Nothing too special here, just some dual sockets, very basic over here. um, all right, so what I was doing and what I was farming for my divines. So if I go over to my atlas tree, I'm running currently abyss, and it is super, as I'm gonna say, it is super profitable right now. If you go over to abyss scarabs, let's say you want some abyss scarabs for your strat, we're using abyss, the basic one, for more abysses. We're using the multitudes, we're using the edit for the hordes. The hordes give a lot of loot, especially with new tier 16.5 maps. So if you want the scarabs from here, they're super cheap. Nobody's actually running abyss at all. If you look over here, you can get them very cheaply. Oh, I actually want, that was wrong. Let's go over here again, and I have chaos. As you can see, only this one is a little bit more expensive. What's only for chaos, super cheap as well. Price is actually going a little bit up for them. Before they were like pretty much 1 to 1, maybe 1 to 2 chaos. But people are already catching up that you can make a lot of currency, especially tier 16 tier 16.5 maps, my bad. So basically what you would want ideally, for your maps to be on there, it is currency rolls, pretty much the same with tier 17, but these maps are a little bit easier than tier 17 ones. So it is not that hard to run them. You can even do the strat on like lower tier maps. Ideally, what you want to do is just to roll, till you get either more scarabs or more currency. I'm just gonna quickly sell the stuff from all the abyss I farmed. Alright, so another 30 here, that's good. So what we're seeing here, we're making a lot of jewels, abyss jewels, with 6 mods, and they do go for some currency. Then making some Stygian wise bells, they're very popular. I did sell quite a lot of them as well, for like 1-2 divines, with very simple essence crafts, like not even spending that much on them. And abyss jewels, you just pop a tab, 30 PPT, and just keep selling them. They do go pretty well if they had a good mod combination. So as I said, let's go back to the map. So what you would want to do here is you want to run these maps with at least 100 more currency. I must say like that. So if you get that roll, just run the map, do the base strats with all the prags I just showed. It's gonna spawn a lot of gores, and the hordes provide a lot of currency. I got like 4 divines in a single map, or was it 3 divines in a single map just from opening the hordes. It is super profitable, and it does not cost to run at all. Like you just need 3 scarabs pretty much, and you need on your map device abyss as well. So you could say the total cost around the map is like 10c, uh, and you make at least like 20-30 roti, as well as all other currencies, as well the wine from time to time. They are really quite common, I must say. If you don't get in one map, you're pretty much surely gonna get one or two in another map. So it's a steady income, and it is super cheap, not expensive, super cheap. And well, the build doesn't need to be that good to handle the abyss, because abyss itself is not that hard. You occasionally get the boss runs in there as well. The bosses can drop some good loot, like expensive stuff like jewel, 3 sockets abyss body, and some other stuff. The belt as well with good rolls gonna sell well. So I think this explains, what I'm doing. I know that Abyss is not very popular mechanic at all, because you have to backtrack for the hordes if you cannot manage quickly click on them when you're going, in front of the Abyss. So that's there. It is a little bit slower, farming strats in my eyes, but it is quite profitable and very good for a league start, because the belts go for nice price, jewels go for nice price, scarabs themselves are super cheap, and you can run this strat on basically any tier map. Preferably at tier 8 or tier 9, so you get area level 75, so the boss can spawn, or some extra loot from time to time. But anything else than that should be fine for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. So the next video is gonna be a proper build guide. I'm not gonna go deep into what I'm played here, because it is a starter build. You can pretty much just find this one anywhere. Just basic explosive concoction, super cheap to run. If you want to, I can just drop the pop as well in the comments. If anybody needs this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you in the next time. Have a good one, and see you on more videos.